everyone, and welcome to Suplex Cuisine. My name is Harper, if you did not know, and today when this video is coming out, it is Star Wars Day, aka May the 4th, or May the 4th be with you, because everyone likes puns. But more or less, because it is Star Wars Day, and I am a giant nerd in that way, love Star Wars, have loved it since I watched The New Hope, and I think when I was like 12? I think I was 12 or 11, one of those ages, more or less. I watched them all through, even the prequels, and now we're here with the sequels coming out. Yeah, they're sequels, yeah. Sequel trilogy, and plus other things, of course. Because it is Star Wars Day, I thought to make a fun, like, little video, which more or less is making blue milk, or Tatooine milk, or Bantha milk, or whatever you want to call it. It was first seen in The New Hope, Star Wars The New Hope, of course, in 1977, with Aunt Beru showing it, or giving it to Luke, and my cat is trying to get onto the table. Boots, no, stop it. It's a very simple recipe, but it's also pretty fun to make. And of course, while I make it, I can give you some fun facts about this and Star Wars and other stuff, because I'm weird that way. So let's begin. Also, I want to say before I begin, the recipe that I am using, I scaled it down by half because I am slightly lactose intolerant. And also, that was really all, I'm just slightly lactose intolerant. But more or less, the recipe that I did use will be in the description down below, so yeah. But let us begin. First things first is to just pour in the sugar like so. I'm just gonna mix it around a little bit. According to the Star Wars Wiki, which is called Wikipedia, which I have to say is an amazing word for Wikipedia. It's like, whoever made that up, great job. Hate puns, but that one's pretty great. But more or less, the blue milk is from a bantha, which is like a giant alien cow that doesn't look like a cow, but you know, it can produce milk, so it's more or less the equivalent to a cow. And it's supposed to be rich and sweet because of the fact that it is blue, which I don't know how I got that part, but whatever. Also, it's first seen in Tatooine, which is why some people call it Tatooine milk, but it is actually really famous throughout the galaxy because that's the thing. Okay, so more or less, I was gonna put in some blue dye because fancy. It would, oh, this is really kind of cool. I love when I put dye into things because it makes everything look really cool. Mix it all in. And there we go, there is your blue milk. As before, this recipe is insanely simple. Looks exactly like what it did in the movies, which is pretty, not surprising, because I'm betting this is probably how they made it in the movies too. They just put blue food dye in milk and gave it to the actors. Okay, we're back. But more or less, cheers to everybody. You know, happy Star Wars Day. Ooh, that is very sweet. I think I put too much sugar in that. Wow, that is insanely sweet. But more or less, the bantha milk is supposed to be rich and very, very decadent, and also very nutritious, and this is definitely very decadent. I'm not sure if it's rich, but it's very decadent. But that's really all of it. As before, it's a very simple and easy recipe, and this is a very simple and easy video. I just want to make it number one because it is Friday today, you know, as in when the video is coming out, but more importantly, it's Star Wars Day, and I feel like even though Star Wars Day is of course a not verified holiday when it comes to the federal holiday in America, it is kind of like one of those holidays that brings people together and, you know, lets them all have a common love or hate for a thing, and in this case it's Star Wars. But you know, I feel like this is an insanely simple recipe, but it's very fun to make because it's so nostalgic, and you can act like you were on a little desert planet wanting to escape, and then having your life completely flipped around when two little robots crash land in your planet, or your backyard. Not in your backyard, but in your planet at least. But that's really all for today. As before, of course, the recipe will be in the description down below, so if you want to try it out and celebrate Star Wars Day with me, you can. Happy Star Wars Day, or happy Friday more or less, because sometimes people hate Star Wars because it can be a little superficial sometimes. You know, as a fan, I will be a good fan and also talk about the issues with the series that I love. But more or less, that is all for today. So of course, if you like this video, just click that like. If you want to see more from what, just subscribe. I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you next time. May the 4th be with you. And of course, goodbye.